everyone. How are you today? I had a little difficulty in choosing what to do today. So, as always, it's a crafty adventure. We have no idea what's going on. We're just crafting and having fun and having a chat, which I love. I've got some ginger ale, like just a crafty chat on a fun Thursday afternoon. And so I pulled out The World in Bloom, and I thought I pulled out my camper. I pulled out four things, so I thought, and I don't know where I put them. Oh, goodness gracious. Have you ever had that happen to you? Okay, so I have my camper. Here's my camper. So I have a couple really kind of cute ideas. We have capture memories that I pulled out. I'm showing you stuff like you can see it. It has been one of those days, you guys. Have you been having one of those days too? Like it just is like, eh. It's just a wild, wild day here. Wild, wild west in, Bangor, Maine. So no tumbleweeds here, but it really shouldn't be the wild, wild west either. But hey, it is what it is, right, my friends? Okay. So I want to do the cute camper. I have a cute idea for a card with that and possibly this, but also this. So I thought, let's see what we can get done, right? And then for sentiments, I really wanted to use the beautiful, lovely Rose Peony because it had some good sentiments that would work for this. But it's out of stock, so I feel bad using that when it's out of stock. So, we could kind of use this. It doesn't work as well with the sentiments, so maybe we won't do sentiments because I'm kind of stuck on a couple of these sentiments work really well for what I wanted to do. So let's have a go, shall we? And let me bring up the chat so I can see what's going on here. Hello, everyone. Yes, make sure you share my loves. You might win the gift certificate today. So very, very exciting. So I would only use the sentiments, and you can also get notified for when this comes back in stock, but only the sentiments from there. So you can choose any sentiments you like. Let's get started with a little camper first, okay? And I thought, because I have this big, beautiful stack of cardstock here, we would pull from some cardstocks here, okay? And then this is going to be out of white. So let's plan our first card. I know you heard me say the P word, plan. Aren't we funny? Me plan? Oh, silly, silly, right? Me too, Mindy. It is so cute. Lydia designed this. It is so adorable. Just beyond words cute. So the first card is kind of quick, okay? We are just going to go ahead and we're going to emboss with our Traveler's Atlas 3D. And the great thing about this is, you could kind of put where you're going in the world. I think everybody, maybe we're missing a little bit here and there. But if you were going on vacation to see your friend, say in Idaho, you could mark Idaho on there. We have lovely enamel dots with some little hearts on them. How cute would that be? So, lots of ideas on what we can do with this. So we're going to emboss this. It is, I have to admit, so here we go. True crafty confessions right now. I was going to do this with the little mushrooms, but I saw that Lydia already did, because I thought, how cute would this be with the mushrooms in the background? But Lydia had already done a video with that, so I didn't want to be like, you guys like, oh, mushrooms again? So yeah, so I decided to rock the camper because I love the camper. Like I'm like, okay, let's rock the camper. All right, so we're gonna use Morning Frost here. Just looking on the back, usually they have the colors listed. So this tan, I don't really have exactly that tan, but my marshland's kind of there. Let's see. Maybe we'll do the buttercream. I mean, why not, right? It's not tan, but it's yellow. I do have some old parchment cardstock I could pull out, but But that's not what we're doing today. Today we are enjoying the new colors. And then I think I love, since it's come out, this Winter Lake. So Winter Lake is going to be the body of my camper. And of course we have the red. Which red? Oh, decisions. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done this. There's too many decisions, you guys. I may lean on you guys for some decisions because there's too many pretty colors and I don't really have an orangey orange. So we're going to use caramel toffee for our little lights. Okay, here we go. Paper went. Okay. Luckily, paper is not breakable because it just went phew. And I cleaned my desk off, you guys, to take a fake picture of what my desk looks like. I keep it real, man. I keep it real. Somebody wanted to see my workspace for a retreat, and I'm like, okay, well, I probably would go to crafty jail for messiest desk in the world if I showed my true desk. So I'm like, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and we'll just, yeah, that's my desk. Yeah, that's it. Uh-huh. And then for the brown, we just need a scotch of that brown. Yeah, that'll work. We'll use just a little piece. I made a bird this morning. So, because we have that beautiful bird of the mountain, making him this morning. He's so cute. I mean, Altenew brings the cuteness, my friends. They bring the cuteness. All right. And then now we know how big of a piece we need here. Now, if I was smart, LOL, I would trim these down with my trimmer, have nice lines on my paper when I go to use it next time. But what I try to do is I try to just do this on one half of the paper. You can see like on here, I'm like chopping that up. And then I leave the other half in case I need a card base out of that. Yes, I know. That's the thing. Like I bring stuff out because I want to work on it. And then life jumps in and is like, you thought you were doing something? No. And so it stays on my desk and I'm like, I am going to do it. I'm very determined to do it. I just may be 70 and I'm not even 50 yet. I'm close, but I'm not even 50 yet. And so it may be something when I'm like 70 that I pull off and actually get to make. So I won't be traveling in my elder years. I will definitely be attached to a craft desk because I have so many projects I want to get to, and the list just keeps growing because Altenew keeps making more and more beautiful things. All right, so I'm going to pull off all my pieces while I'm here, just carefully getting up under that glue. I'm just going to move those over there. I do have a magnet sheet that I usually put them on. I did not take that out today, and our glue is sticky. We are looking into that, so. But if you want to, I'm just not going to do it this second. If you heat it up with a heat tool, your packaging, just a little bit like on low. If you have one of the tools that has two settings, if you put it on that, then it will release that for you. All right, I am going to pull a piece of silver for my little wheel, I think. Anyways, I thought I was. I got copper. Oh, there we go. Silver. Okay. So little tiny piece of silver, literally tiny. See right there, little tiny piece. My little hubcap. Yeah. And there's other stuff on there, and that's fine. So I'll have to cut that a couple of times. That's okay. And then, oh no, Sue, don't tell me that. I was hoping that was my goal. That was my goal, you know? But yeah, and honestly, okay, more true confession time. Organization, like I love the labels. I love all that stuff. I love buying stuff to organize. But it's like when new stuff comes in, it's hard to follow a system. I am not an organizational system follower. My name is Bridget Casey. I'm not an organizational system follower. So I want to be. So something I'm working on, right? Because we always should be working on stuff, right? Be better humans, all that whole jazz, you know. Okay, and this was going to be my yellow. It was going to be, what was my yellow going to be? Oh, the top. Oh, I put it on the orange. Silly gal. I put it on the orange with the door. So I have a lot of orange because I'm just going to do that. You know what the funny thing is? And I didn't even think of this until right now. These were my elementary school colors. Blue and, well, gold, but you know, it's yellow. Close, pretty close. Yes, yes. Bernadette nailed it right on the head. You know, you're crafting, you expel all your crafty genius onto your project, right? And then you're like, oh, I got to put stuff away? I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow something happens, or you get inspired, or a package comes, or, you know, you guys know how it goes out there. You guys get it. I know you get it. All right, here we go to save the day. Cute little camper. Whoop, whoop. Okay, and pop that back in there. These colors are fabuloso. So I am so excited that Altenew is giving me all the colors. I love it because we want all the things as crafters, don't we? Now, another trick. This is not an Altenew tool, but I have it with my Spellbinders Glimmer machine. It just picks up the dies. So if they're laying down and they're hard to get, just pick them up just like that. And then you can bring them over, put them on your paper, and voila, you're not chasing little dies. Now, this is great, like my little hubcap here. So I'll have to run that one through a couple of times. Wish I could get my hubcap in that, but that's okay. That's all right. And I got to get my little doorknob too. My little door. That one was not my door. My door was, oh, that. My door is here. And then I got my little doorknob is over here. And, well, we'll put it out of the brown. I like it out of the brown a little bit. You know what? Actually, I like it out of the gray. I changed my mind. Crafters, what do you call that? Crafters Mojo, Crafters Momentum. Yes, Sue, here we go to save the crafty day. We're going to have a cute little camper that we can cross the worlds because it's a submarine camper. So we can go anywhere we want to go in the world to see our fellow crafters. Maybe I've had too much sugar today with my ginger ale. But we're having fun, right? That's what matters, my loves. Yes, don't forget to like and share. Hello, everyone. And if you like and share, you're entered into a chance to win a gift certificate. And let's mention the big boy in the room or the big gal in the room. We now have the pre-order for the stamp wheel. So very exciting. So make sure to check that out. A gift certificate would be very helpful with that. Because like my aunt says, what is our favorite word that begins with F? It is free, 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 free. So gift certificates help you to get things for low cost or free. And we love it. Love it, right? Because it means we can get more crafty stuff. That's the exciting part, is more crafty stuff. All right, my magnet is really holding. Okay, as we go through, I am going to go ahead and I am going to put these pieces on because I don't want to lose them. And some, like the little doorknob, is a little guy. He's a cutie patootie. He's little though. So we don't want to lose them. Oh, good. Thank you so much for sharing all those places, Tracy. It's fabuloso. Okay. So we got to leave room on the bottom to put our little tail light, and it's etched in there. And we also have like a little step that we got to put on there. Oh, and I just crushed my step. Okay, and we'll come down so you guys can see because it is a cute camper. So it's not one of those big fifth wheels like we have in the US here. Okay, I'm going to call that good. All right, and then we have, and I'm putting them on in the wrong order, of course, but my feeling is if they all get on there, and sometimes, you know what, I miss a step, like literally a step, or a doorknob. You know what? It's okay. It's all right. It's no big worries. I cannot believe I am making a camper in my school colors. Holy Toledo. It's funny how those things kind of sneak up on you. Like you don't think about it for years, and then you see something and you're like, oh my gosh, I haven't thought about those colors for a long time. But the thing I like about team colors, right? Talking about professional sports, if you see a color combo, say you're watching TV and you're like, oh, look, there are the Boston Red Sox, because the Boston Red Sox are fabulous. And that's why you'd be watching them. And you can tell I'm a New England gal. And so you're watching them and you're like, oh, look, that color combo goes together. I like that color combo. Those teams have spent millions of dollars making sure those colors look good together. So use what they have done in research, my friends. Go ahead and use their research to your advantage. Okay. Oh, they're Dave's too. Very cool. Very cool. I think blue and gold or blue and yellow. I think those are very common school colors. And you could put like, this would be so cute as a shaker. So you would pop these pieces up, put acetate. You could put shaker bits behind. You could also put like a little light, like so it was coming. It looked like the light was on inside. So you could do that. And then this little step thing here, this helps us align our door. Okay. So we're going to get that aligned. And you could have a monochromatic camper if you wanted to. I was just looking and I'm like, wow, I have a lot of yellow. A lot of yellow there. And my glue has gone up and went. Bernadette is behind the badge, Tracy. Bernadette is hanging with us today. And she also got in on the True Confessions, the crafty True Confessions as well. So it's wonderful when our friends behind the badge, they know, they craft. So a lot of Altenew crafts, a lot of our employees craft, and a lot that didn't craft are starting to craft. So how cool is that? Very, very cool, right? Because we need more crafters in this world. All right. So here we have, oh, and this had glue on it. Look at that. I'm doing good. All right. So all I need out of this, I need my little hubcap. And I need my, okay, this actually, you know what? We'll just use it all out of silver. I was going to do it out of gray, but why not you could have a metal step, that could be a thing, right? All right. And then we're going to have our little hitch here. Ooh, that piece I think is, oh no, that's a piece I need. I was going to say it's extra. I thought it was the middle of something. It is not the middle of something. So I think it goes up there. I think it goes up here. Okay. And then this one. Woohoo. And this one. And the circle. Whoops. It's not coming out of my die. My die is now on my magnet. I got things stuck to all my fingers. I'm trying to get things out of the place here. All right. I want my hubcap here. There we go. All right. And then while I have other things glued to my fingers, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get that pulled off. All right. So get our little hubcap. Put on there. Oh, I forgot I should have done, oh goodness. That's what I did. I should have done black there. Okay, for my tire, and I need black for my wheel. Okay, that's okay. And then I got my little tiny circle, but that's going to be out of black as well. And this is my tail light, but we don't want, could have a silver tail light, right? This is our creation. We can have anything we want to have. All right, I'm going to save that little piece there. Just stick it on my mat. We're going to grab a little piece of black. Maybe. Okay, maybe we're going to grab a big piece of black. And I'm going to pop this piece out because this should be in black. Okay, because that's our little trailer piece. So we're going to cut this really quick in black. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. And you know what the fun thing is, mentioning school colors, you could do this because I know some schools have like camping trips. What cute card would this be? Like if teachers go on the camping trips with the kids, to send to a teacher saying, You are a brave soul. Thank you for going into the woods with the children. You know, that would be a super duper nice, a gift certificate for, you know, maybe 10 gallons of coffee. Yes, Cub Scouts as well. Yes. Girl Scouts, we had brown. We had a really brownies. Well, I didn't go to Girl Scouts. I was in brownies. And we had pretty not nice color of brown. I wasn't a fan of the brown we had because we had to wear our uniforms to school. And you know, when you're that young, you don't want to wear things that are brown. You just don't. I don't want to wear things that are brown now either. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just not a brown. I'm not a brown person, I guess, when it comes to clothes. But I do love brown on my flowers and my leaves. So go figure, guys. Go figure. Okay, bring our camper back. Now we're getting serious. We got to get a little glue. Need just a scotch of glue here. Okay, go right here. Just put a little dot. Then get our fabulous tweezers. I know Mindy is here. Mindy loves tweezers. They're one of her favorite things. And I love tweezers as well. I will not tell you how many pairs of tweezers I have because you guys might put me away in the crafty hoarding place. All right. And then my little, oh, it's over here. Okay. So this is my hubcap center here. I'm just going to try to peel it off. I put it down with some force there. So there we go. All right. There's my hubcap is a little crooked. Oh my gosh. I mean, can you even with the cuteness? Can you even? All right. And then we have a little dot over here. Okay. Oh, and I forgot my tail light again. Forgot my tail light. Thankfully, I don't do that when I'm driving. Oh my goodness. Look at how cute. All right. So we got to do our little tail light, which is on this piece. And I have to tell you, I love that they put all these little bits and bobs onto one piece because holy Toledo. If we had to chase all these bits and bobs, that would be wild, wacky stuff there. All right, so one more time through, and then we can put our card together because we have our atlas all ready. I know the white wall tires, yes. Well, that's kind of why I was doing it. I remember my dad, he had a Corvette, and I remember silver. I don't know why I remember silver. So nod to old Grady today. Grady, wherever you may be. Maybe he's here watching me make a camper. He used to love to go camping, so maybe he's watching me make a camper. Maybe he's helping me make a camper. You never know. All right, here we go. So this will finish our camper, and then we're going to pop it onto our project. And that's, I think, the great thing too about using that white background is that we really can use any thing we want for the background or the foreground on the camper. We can use any color because our background is going to be white, right? So we don't need to worry about, and this is a tiny little piece, but it's okay. Because on here we have, there's the tire, the hubcap, and then that's the trailer hitch. So this is the little piece that comes over here. I put a little too much glue. So we got that over there. That doesn't look right, but we can, you know what? We're going to use the hubcap. We're going to use the hubcap because that's going to fit and it's going to look nice. That other piece was too little. Maybe I did get it wrong. Okay, come on, big fella. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is the piece. This is the one. All right. So I used it for both my hubcap and my light. Get my light centered down there. I'm fighting with my light. So there we go. We got a little orange light there. Look how cute. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. So now we bring back wherever we put it. LOL, wherever we put it. Okay, here we go. A canyon. Oh, the mountains in the back of this. So, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. See, and this is the other problem. And I was talking to one of my crafty friends the other day, and this is where it starts, right? You do make one project and you're like, "Oh, okay, either you have a deadline or you are just creating because you want to have some fun." And then you're like, "Oh, but I could do this and no, I could do this and I could do this." All right, so I wanted to do kind of this, like seeing the world kind of feel. And I'm so sorry. Choose any sentiment you wanted, but I really wanted to use the sending you all the love in the world because it really fits, you guys. So you do not have to use this stamp set. If you like this stamp set, if you like these sentiments, please, please, please get onto the list. We do have a list when things go out of stock so that when they come back in stock, you get to know and go get it. All right, I'm just going to line up my stamps on this crafter's alignment mat. This is one of the most used tools I use this literally every time I craft. So this is definitely something I highly recommend. All right. And you can also put it up here, the card, either portrait or landscape, which is fabulous. I just need the lines right now. I don't really need, I'm just going to use a block that has lines. So I'm going to go ahead and line up my lines on my block. And that way I can line up my lines right over here once my card is straight again. And I will know that everybody is as straight as they gonna get. Do you have days where you're like, yep, that's gonna work? That is gonna work. As straight as it's gonna get is gonna work for me. And there I just knocked it again, but that's okay. And you're gonna go right about here. And again, I'm living with about as straight as I can get. So there we go. We have a sending you. My stamp cleaner is in the other room. I taught a class at a church and it's in my to-go bag. All right. This one is sticking to me, so here we go. And I don't want to lick my fingers on camera. That's what they say. Either spray your fingers with water or lick your fingers when your stamps stick to you. So look through your sets and see, what do you have? I didn't expect to find this in, a rose stamp, a peony stamp. Like I was just looking and I'm like, oh my gosh, like that so coordinates with this month. That is so perfect. Of course it coordinates. So there. So then we have our little, look how cute. Look how cute. So adorbs. And then of course we have to have this. I mean, yeah, I have a lot of reverse tweezers as well. I have 8 pairs of tweezers in my drawer, and a lot of them are reverse. I do enjoy an excellent reverse tweezer because it's like your Edward Scissorhands, right? You have all the hands. Like you can do all the things then because you have all the hands. So it's great. You can just like pinch stuff together to dry with glue and it just does its job while you're working on something else. So who wouldn't love that? Hello, hello. So excited to see you all. I'm so excited. I think I get to be with you on Monday too. I mean, 2 days. Hello. So excited. All right. I got to see some of you yesterday at the amazing event with Scrapbook Cards Today magazine. That was so much fun. Thank you all so much for those that could join. Thank you for joining. Now, another tip, when you put something on, this goes for sentiments, this goes for campers, any die cuts, anything, do not use your hands. Use a pair of tweezers. And the reason is, oh my gosh, I have more tweezers than Mindy. Wow, I never would have thought that. Holy Toledo. Wow, I feel honored. The reason you use the tweezers is these big mitts get in the way for me. So when I use the tweezers, right, it's out of there. So I can just see to line my thing up and it's good to go. How cute is that? How cute is that? So, so, so cute. And the other thing is that you could add some of the gems or some sparkles or some splatter if you liked, but super simple card there that we did. And then the other one, let's do this. I'm super excited. I'm super excited for the World in Bloom. World in Bloom is such a fun card to make. I've made one. It's super fun. So let's bring our pile of colors back over here. I should have just left them out. I should have left. I think what I'm going to do, and maybe this will work in your space as well, I think I'm going to take one sheet of all of the colors and put them in one package. So I can just kind of reach for them. And that way I don't have to keep going in and out of packages. So, and this has our keyhole system for the flowers on it as well, which is a fabuloso. We're getting serious now. I have days, Carrie. Today is one of the days where I was just sitting and it just it hit me. I don't normally fall asleep, but I was sitting and I fell asleep. So it comes and goes, but it's much better than it was. So I'm definitely working. I still have the cough a little bit, but my doctor's office told me that will be the absolute last thing that will go away is the cough. So, which I'd like to get rid of it. I'm ready. But thank you so much for asking. Okay. And then we're going to put this here. And don't worry, I will save these bits. If you're like, that's excessive paper, like, are you throwing that away? Because I'm not throwing it away. I keep all the little pieces and all the little bits. And we're going to use black on the gray because I have black right here. So we're just going to use a little piece of the black for that little piece here. I'll just use black on there. And because we have silver over here, I think they used gold. You know what? We're using gray. Let's use silver. Let's go fancy. Shouldn't we go fancy schmancy, guys? Should we go fancy schmancy? Let's see. Do we have a lot of folks that like fancy schmancy? Oh, Sue, I had it. I had COVID. It's been about a month ago that I had it, and I was pretty sick with it. I've been recovering. It's just been slow. Like it's the cough and the tiredness have kind of stuck with me. But I've been told that's completely normal. So I'm like, oh, good, I'm finally normal. I've been quirky my whole life, so normal is not usually a word that people use to describe me. So I was like, oh, normal, yes. Okay, so we're going to use Laguni and Seashore, or Laguni and Volcano Lake. Sorry. Laguni and Volcano Lake. All right. Woo-hoo. Okay, and then my Volcano Lake will be the lighter one. And I like this too. So if we had more time, I absolutely would make another camper with you and put it in front of this. How cute would that be? Now, you want to have excessive cuteness? I mean, cuteness just on cuteness, like vitamins, like excessive. I would put this and then maybe do like a 6x6 card, have this, have the little world, and then the camper. I would throw those together. The other thing I was thinking about today that I would love to do, but again, an hour goes so fast. I would like to say just when you're die cutting, but it honestly just goes so fast. I would like to have done the camera as well. So that's why I pulled everything out. I probably should. What I should have done, now I'm thinking about, I should have just made a bunch of the campers and then we could have put the other stuff together. But I really wanted to show you the camper today. So I feel pretty good about what we've accomplished. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm putting the wrong thing on the wrong color because I'm having a chat with my friends here. So, of course, I'm putting the wrong thing on the wrong color. All right, we'll wiggle those in. Then when we craft together, I really should bring out my big plates, especially when we're die cutting. There's so much. Oh, okay, and then point it. Nope, point it this way so it goes out. You always have to think, okay, what side goes out of my machine? What's going to be covered? What's not going to be covered? Oh, it's all the things you have to think about. Oh yeah, the tree. I mean, that's so many things. Yeah, if I'm, well, If I'm back on Monday, yeah, I'll probably do the camera because the camera's so cute. I could make the card that I was like envisioning just to show you guys, but we won't come back to the camper because like we did the camper, right? And there's so much more beautifulness that we have to do. Okay, so I am going to, if I was smart, I would have a little dish over here. I was going to say to put all my things in, but I'm sometimes not. I have a little trash bucket. At least I have the trash bucket. Okay. So we got our gold. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's so cute. I don't know if we'll get to make the flowers, but we might get to make a flower. We have 20. Oh, we're doing good. We have 25 minutes. So we're doing good. We're doing good. We're rocking it, you guys. We always rock it though, don't we? Because we're crafters. Of course we rock it. Okay. Ooh, I could have put the silver on the bottom too. All right. Then get my lines out here. So many ideas. This release, you guys, I mean, seriously, and I say this every time. I'm honest with you guys. Every month, I'm like, this is the best release. Then I see the next one, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe this one's the best release. It just, I don't know how they do it, but our design, our product designers are just never-ending, amazing ideas. I mean, how cool is that? Okay. Ooh, I do have gold glitter cardstock on my desk too. All right, let's make a flower or two. Sticky, sticky. All right, woo! Okay, and I'm going to use my tweezers to help me get there. And if it tears, I don't want it to tear, but if it does, I'm okay. It's okay. I'll be okay. All right, we're going to try to fit in the flowers too, because, I mean, is it really a video with me if we don't make 2 cards? I don't know. Would you guys like kick me off hosting if we didn't make 2 cards? Because like that's a thing. Like we do it, right? Right? Oh, the globe, Sue. Oh my God, love the globe. Love the globe. Love, 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 love. Ooh, flower centers. Flower centers. Woohoo. Let's go wild, right? Silver and gold. Silver and gold. All right. We had out the yellow. We did not take out a green yet. That's what I was wondering. You guys got me singing on camera today. I'm just so excited to be there with you. Oh, Natalie already used the camera. Okay, so we won't use the camera. If Natalie already used the camera, I do try to look back before I commit to something. So, Tracy, I can show you some projects with the camera. We could do that on a Saturday class. We could work with a camera. We can work with anything we want to because it's all beautiful and it's all fun. All right, I want some pink flowers, and I have pink, so let's do it. I have blush, and I thought I had rouge. I thought I did. I'm trying to remember these. I mean, I have crimson. I don't know if I want to go that dark, though. I might be going that dark, though. I don't want to lose my plate. Green, red. There he's hiding on me. I knew he was in there. I knew it. All right. See, if I make 1 card, you guys would be like, oh, that wasn't Bridget Casey. That was not Bridget Casey. And I can't just make one simple card. It's got to be 2 cards that have at least lots going on. That's just my jam. It's what I like to do. All right. And I'm not wasting this paper. I promise. I promise you when the camera goes off, I will trim it down. I will keep I don't keep all of my scraps, but like white paper cardstock especially, depending on the size, it goes in the bin. I'm not going to, again, true confession time. But my Altenew cardstock, I save like 1/8 of an inch of cardstock. I'm like saving it. Okay. And they made 2 different, they did yellow and pink. Well, we're just going to do pink today because we're on a bit of a time crunch, but the yellow would look fabulous with this design. So let's see. It doesn't matter which one we do with which. Okay, we'll chop that down. And then, okay, you know what? let's do it. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, my friends. That's always my favorite thing. I know, Bernadette, I can't just use one of them. They're all so pretty. I want to use them all. That's the thing. Okay, we'll have to cut the flowers twice, I believe, because we're layering them together. So they used 2 different yellows on there. So we'll cut those twice. We have our world. Okay, and then we'll come back and we'll cut those again in the opposite colors, the rouge and the buttercream. Do, 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 do. Yeah, these cardstocks, OMG. I have new paper holders coming today for them. I'm so excited. See, I like to get organized, or I like the idea of organization. I just don't. I'm not good at the follow through of organization. I like buying the organization things. It's just the actual organization that's, a bit of a conundrum to me. All right, so then we're going to take these pieces out and we're carefully going to set them over here. All right, and then you can just poke these tools or poke those holes out with that. And then we're going to run it through. See, it's good to have these little scraps on my desk. So we're going to run it through with that. And then this one here, we will run through with this one we'll put on the yellow. Silly girl. Silly, silly girl. Okay, this one will go on the yellow, making sure there's nothing in there. This one will go on the yellow, hopefully. All right. And actually, we don't want to cut into our mat. So we're going to put the yellow here. We're going to put that there. And then this other die was the pink. So we're going to cut that out of rouge. I just got my big scissors. I dropped my fabulous Altenew ones on the floor. So we're going to go with the big fellas that we use to cut something. And then we're going to put those there. And I think we have enough leaves to do what we need to do. And we've got our shiny golds bits there because everybody needs shiny gold bits, right? Oh, Tracy, for me, it's the challenge of getting organized. I think if I had somebody come in, so let's say, you know how the little crafty gnomes come in sometimes and they cause a little trouble. Well, if a crafty gnome was to say, come in and organize me, right? I could stay that way. It's the process of getting there. It's the getting to the organization. It's like, I have a goal weight where I want to be. It's getting to the goal weight. It's the journey, shall we say. It's always the journey. Okay, so let's put together our cute little globe. All right, and I'm going to use our adhesive because where it has that pattern on there, once in a while you'll see some. I've got none on my work surface yet. None, not any. So it will hold to, there's a little piece there, but most of it went onto there. So that's the great thing is you can go over pieces like this with our glue tape and it's not going to stick to your table. That's the great thing. All right. And then, so we got those 2 pieces together. We're going to put this on here and I'm just making sure where it lines up. And this, I want some wiggle room. So I'm going to take my tweezers and I'm going to put them right in the middle. So I want to make sure, right? And that's the other great thing about tweezers. Since we're talking so much about the tweezers, Bernadette, could you pop our fabulous tweezers in the chat if you haven't? That would be fabulous, Tracy, if, while I was gone on a work trip, I came back and Crafty Gnomes have organized my office like that. I'd be a pretty happy gal. Let me tell you, they'd probably be dead after organizing my office. It is a big task. And I always envision Crafty Gnomes as these tiny little folks, there was, I used to watch Charmed and there was one where it was called the In-Betweeners or something. And anyways, they had these little gnomes that were causing trouble. And they were so cute, but they were like this, I don't know, like they were like maybe as tall as like this little stand. They were so tiny. They were so cute. So that's how I always envision the Crafty Gnomes. So it would be a hard job for some Crafty Gnomes. All right. And this is our final piece here where we're going to put this on here on the bottom. That's our final bottom. And then all right. I'm looking at the time and I'm like, do we have time for foam tape? I think the question you have to ask is, do we not have time for foam tape? I mean, we need the foam tape. Thank you, Bernadette. The bestest ever. Thank you so much. So check out the tweezers if you guys haven't checked out the tweezers. They are fantastic. And the great thing about these tweezers, you can, like, I get ink on them. I just spray them with my alcohol. I have my 91% alcohol in here, isopropyl alcohol. And I just go ahead and I spray my tweezers and it cleans them right up, nice and clean. So if I get alcohol, inks, anything on there, they clean up like a dream. Okay. Hopefully I didn't knock anything. Is that a flower? That's a flower, but that's from a different set from a while ago. See, that's what my floor looks like. I'm ratting myself out here. Okay. I'm telling you what's on my floor. All right, here we go. We're doing good. We're doing good. I think we're going to make it, Bernadette, with 2 beautiful cards. And you know what? I love that atlas so much. I think we're going in for it again. I think it will work and be very effective with this project as well. And this time, you know what? We could go over, you know, if you don't want to do a full 6x6 card, you can move your card about, right? And get different parts of the world. So that's what I'm doing. This time we'll do the opposite side of the world, literally. Okay. So we got that. Just making sure we have like the finishing touches prepared, because that's what always gets me at the end. And then we can just use that same sentiment again too. So this could be, say you have friends that love to camp or love to travel. This could be a really cute card set to share with them. All right, we're just putting dies to the side. These we're just going to poke right out. Whoop. I think that gold is going to be a nice touch. Now, and I mean, if you do holiday cards, if you're a person that likes to make holiday cards, imagine doing these in red and green or in blue and white, aqua, and like a purple. You know, it's not like you have traditional holiday colors. I mean, you do have traditional holiday colors, but it's not like you have to stick to them anymore. I think more and more color combos are coming out at the holidays that folks are like, hey, you know what? This is close. This says holiday to me. And I think that's the most important thing. If it says holiday to you, then you go, you do it. All right. So we are going to layer these together. And of course, there's a beautiful layering guide on the back. And I am going to layer together more than the pieces because they only had me cut. Let me see. That's a 1. That's a 1. Or actually, we could just make 2 flowers. And here's a 2. All right. A dab will do me here. But you know what? You can combine if you want to. And then you could curl the flowers. 1 and a 2. Okay, so we're going to do, that's the 2. This is the 1. So we can just have a nice amount of flowers. There we go. So we got the 1. Oh, we only have a couple of flower centers though. Okay, and this one is for, just looking, is that the arrow? Let me see. I don't think that's the arrow one. I think, woohoo, there. Because these have centers. A couple of them have centers. So there we go. Here's our arrow, I think. I think that one's the arrow. So we're going to put it, so we won't have flower centers for the other ones because I could have left the centers in the middle bits in there. So, but I didn't. But we can fix that. We can always fix that, right? And then we're just going to put a dab here. So we can go ahead and actually use all these flowers because I'm going to pull out the gem sparkles. I mean, why not? Right? Woo! My glue. It's Mount Glusuvius. Luckily it dries clear. Okay, so there's one flower. And then I'm going to put this other one together. And then we'll just use gem sparkles as the flower center. So it'll give us a little bit more dimension and interest. So you just layer those together and done. Okay, and then the yellow ones we're going to do as well. Yes. Oh my gosh, I hadn't looked up to read that. And yes, Yes, use the same. We're on the same. I apologize if you hang out in my brain. It's a scary place in there sometimes, but we were on the same track there. Okay, and piece 3, that's piece 3 there. Oh, okay. So I've got piece 1, piece 2, piece 3, piece 1, piece 2, piece 3. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put these just little dots there. And this will be the one that I put the flower center that I have on because I put the glue on there. And I'd like to put my tweezers in the center of my craft a flower type or keyhole type flowers just to make sure it's aligned. So I just do this and let them open a little bit to make sure that that's as aligned as I think it is. Because sometimes we're just a scotch off. You know what I mean? All right. So I'm just going to put that there. And then just put a little dab of glue there. And a dab of glue there. I apologize. I don't know why the screen looks kind of dark today. I'm not sure what is going on with that. Let's see if that helps. Okay, so we got our 2 sparkle flowers, and then these will be our gem. Woo! I should have brought out my little gadget. Oh, and I forgot to put my petal on too. Oh well, that's all right. Because I have my little petal over there. And I forgot to put my little petal on, the pink one. I don't know what I did with my other petal, so I'm not going to put it on. But there is a little, oh, it is little. There we go. Got it. Okay. There's a little petal. Now, it won't let me pick it up. There we go. There's a little petal that would go on the flower. Okay. And let me see. It's going to go, we got the flower center, and oh, it's going to go up over the center. Okay. Oh, I do have both of them. Oh, good. It showed itself. Okay. So what I'm going to do, since these are so small, is I wanted it to do that. I actually did. And then I'm just going to put a little glue on the back there. Okay. And we'll put that one there. So it's like the petals coming up. The other one we won't because we're going to use gem sparkles. The flowers are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I mean, the globe. I love the globe. I probably will make that gold or silver. The black I thought would work for me. And now I'm kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if the black's working for me. So, but the good news is it's at the bottom. I can change it. No big deal. All right. And I am going to choose, I've used so many of these already. Oh, I'm going to have to order more. All right. Since I did the gold, I got to use my favorite ones here. Actually, let's use the size up, I think. Yes, because if I don't, it's going to show either the number or like this side or something. And I want to cover everything. Look how pretty that is, you guys. Look at the gems. Oh my God. I should have used gems on all of them. Oh, that's okay. The gold is pretty too. I mean, when is gold glitter paper not gorgeous, right? Right? Okay. All right. So here we go. We have our card base. And I'm just going to stamp my sentiments over there again. So this time I'm going to stamp the bottom sentiment first because that's what I have on my block. Okay. So I'm going to come over here and I want to put it way down here because I want more room. And my A was a little crooked, but that's okay. We're going to go with it. People that know me know I'm a little quirky. So my card's just being quirky too. Then there was something kind of gross in my sending last time. So I'm going to take that out and then put it on my mat and get it all lined up with my block with lines. These blocks with lines are game changers. You just have to be able to see to line the lines up. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and try not to move our card too much. Try to keep it as aligned as possible. And then we're going to stick that right there. And here's Emery Casey because the obsidian is open on the table. All right, here we go. Here goes Emery Casey. She gets to say hello to everybody, you know. We cannot have a crafting session without Emery saying hello. She loves you all so much. So she has said her hello. Hopefully she will sit now and watch as we finish the card. I think she was having a nap too. It's very sunny here today, so she has been kind of lounging a little bit. She's been helpful today, don't get me wrong. I mean, she's always there to help. It's like she's a kitty, that's her job, so she does it very well. Even now, she's rubbing up against my leg like, I got you, Mom. You got this. She's so supportive. Okay. I know. I love the gems. I almost love the gems better. I wish I would have just done the gems. Oh, actually, you know what? Because I don't like this. I don't like it with this. I wish I'd done either silver or something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over here, right? It's going to snuggle up against my sentiment because, okay, if you have vertigo, look away. We're going down because I want to put those flowers. So what I'm going to do, all right, I'm going to hide this down here. Okay, tuck that down in there because I didn't like that at all. So we kind of want to leave that a little bit there. And then, okay, I'm going to put one of these up here. Now, it would be fun too if you like envisioned where your friends were and you could kind of put them, especially if your friends are around the world, it would be fun to kind of place these around, you know, so they were kind of close to where you live and where your friend lives. And I think I'm just going to put it so it's all going down like this. You see where I'm going with this? So it curves down. So it looks like, so if somebody wasn't watching this, they wouldn't know I was trying to hide that. It just looks like I was curving my flowers, right? That. Okay, I think we're going to put that in here. And now, just because this is together, it doesn't have to stay together. Remember that. If that's not working for you, you can cut that apart and get rid of that. Okay, and then I'm going to put that in there. I'll glue this down off camera because, you know, I don't want to waste your time watching me glue. It's not really that invigorating and exciting there. Okay, and I probably will tuck him. I just don't want the stem to show, so I want to tuck it behind. So there we go. Okay, watch out again, guys. Back out just for a second. So move all the paper and all the stuff out of the way so we can show the pretty cards, not all the stuff, right? We love all the stuff, but we also like cards that are pretty and not bogged down by the stuff. So here we go. And again, you know, you can bring in those gem sparkles and add the back of your card. Oh, this is World in Bloom. So the flowers come from the World in Bloom. They're super duper easy to put together. You have piece 1, piece 2, flower center, and then you put the little petal in the flower center. Piece 1, 2, 3, flower center, done. So super, super quick. And then you also get the world in it. It is the cutest thing. Oh, that would be so cute, Tracy, the orange blossom. And that's the thing, right? You have the globe and you have all the flowers. Okay, that would be great. Mix and match. That's the beautiful thing. Altenew is old and new. Let's put those old and new together, my friends, right? We want to do that. So that's the World in Bloom. We also worked with the cute camper. I want to call it the cute little camper. I build it right in, the cute camper. So we have that today. Super cute. And these are all done in the new beautiful Altenew colored cardstock. And then the sentiment, which was perfect for my cards, came from the lovely Rose Peony, which is sold out. So I'm sorry, my friends, but it was the perfect sentiment. Hopefully you guys agree. So if you like this, make sure you get notified for that. And then, of course, the last focus, well, I'm gonna drag these out too. These are a focus of the day because they're gorgeous. And I think everybody needs these, the Sicilian Amber. The other set I think everybody needs are the Emerald City. OMG, gorgeous, great for flower centers. So beautiful Sicilian Amber. And then we used the Traveler's Atlas today. And it looks a little bit different, right? Because this is hiding this. So you just see this, which kind of wasn't on this card. So just by placing, because it's 6 by 6 and it stretches across, right? You can get different looks by using different sections of it. So don't forget to do that as well and stretch those supplies. When you get your new stuff, go ahead, stretch your old supplies to work beautifully. But I hope you guys had fun today having a look at some of the stuff from the August release. So exciting to share these. I was so excited to share the camper with you. I was glad when I checked that nobody had done the camper. And if somebody's done the camera, Tracy, we can do that on a Saturday. It's a super cute set, lots of fun to do. So we will have something fun in store for you as always. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget as well, stamp order 2 is pre-order. Emery is very excited about the stamp wheel too. It's in the house. I have it here. And Emery loves the box. Like the box is her favorite. So I don't let her near the stamp wheel. So no, not yet. She's all paws when she gets close to it. So just a reminder. All right, my loves. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I can't wait to see you soon. And as always, from all of us at Altenew, thank you so much for allowing us to help you craft your life. We will see you all very, very soon, including Emery, in another video. Bye, everyone.